What's up, YouTube? Lord Xander here. I know my video commentaries have been sporadic, but hey, I have a busy life and this isn't my main thing. This is just a hobby of mine, but that I enjoy doing. And I appreciate everybody that watches the videos and leaves a comment, likes, and subscribe. But anyways, this is HBO Max. I've been watching The Last of Us. It's a good series overall. I'll be honest, I didn't play the video game back in the day. I had friends that did and loved it and didn't, didn't really complain about it. The last of two video game was a complete disaster because they injected politics in it. But anyways, I overall recommend the series. All right, so the first one sets up the world really well. The world of The Last of Us, the global pandemic, where there's a different type of zombie, very unique, interesting. And here we have of course Ellie, who's somehow immune to being fully taken over by the virus, so she's very special. So the movie centers around Joel and Ellie, so quasi daughter father thing. But anyways, this show is pretty good. There's of course, if the world were ever to degenerate because of a global pandemic at this level, because of a zombie-like virus, fungus, whatever, I think the world would turn out like this for any survivors. So it'd be pretty much a hell on earth. But anyways, good series. So I watched the first two episodes, really good. I didn't watch this third episode because I read somewhere online that the writers, showrunners, whatever, wanted to trick people into watching a gay relationship between two men. I didn't like that. I don't think you need to trick your audience into doing anything. If you write a good show, you have good characters, you have a good villain, you have that hero's journey, that story arc, you don't need to trick anybody. You can, of course, there's going to be some people that don't like that stuff. There was a series on Netflix called The Old Guard with Charlie Thorson. Can't say her last name, but anyways, she was the main character in the movie or the show, and there was some supporting characters, two gay men in a relationship. What I didn't like about that is the way they spoke to each other. Nobody in a relationship speaks the way they did in that show. But anyways, that's another video in itself. But that part didn't. The part of that show did not bother me. It was fine. But I didn't watch this episode, but I think my son did because he's curious. He said it was a good episode. Again, I'm open-minded when it comes to some stuff, and being LGBTQ whatever plus, I don't care. Live the way you want to live. I don't judge you, but stop trying to shove stuff down our throats, especially through our entertainment. Indoctrination doesn't work. You actually create a resentment, and people that would have normally sided with you would be against you. But anyways, I recommend the first two shows, third one maybe. The fourth episode's really good because they get stuck in Kansas City, and their journey through that. And there's a evil entity, I guess you'd say a fascist kind of a authoritarian government called a Fedra that's involved. And here you have two great characters. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but in episode 5, it's really good. It's tragic. It shows people making and doing things they normally wouldn't do to survive, and others get harmed because of it. But anyways, it's a good show. I recommend it overall. But just be aware that the showrunners, producers, writers, directors have an agenda to insert, diversity, inclusion, and representation in the show. And again, I don't care about any of that crap. But overall, I hate politics. I watch this stuff to get away from the world and be away from politics. But these fools in Hollywood insist on doing that. These left-wing hacktivists love doing this crap to our beloved IPs. But anyway, so far, that hasn't really affected the show in a negative way. Of course, it's inserted, but they focus on the story between Ellie and Joel and their journey to get her to, because she's special, that you get her, to save humanity. But anyways, this is the stuff on HBO Max. I heard Chernobyl's good. I believe one of the writers or directors is involved in the current Last of Us. But anyways, so let's just kind of see what I'm watching here. Okay, like I said, I definitely am kind of watching Last of Us. Let me just kind of recommend some other stuff here, because our time on Earth here is limited. All right, so this is my list. Batman and Super Son Battle. Super Son's a really good animated show. Overall, the DCEU is crap. I want to say the best part of DC is the animations, especially the older ones. This show is trash. Not watching it. It's a Mindy Kaling self-insert. This is a Harley Quinn, popular character, but BS, because left-wing extremists got a hold of it, and hey, let's just make a Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy a thing. Never watched this show, don't care to watch it. Again, live action. I don't hear anybody really talk about the show anymore. Who cares? Batman Beyond, great show. Everyone loves Game of Thrones. The Batman, great show. Great animation. Doctor Who Cares? Big Bang Theory, good show. Fallen Sky is a good show. Maybe it's to my list. I recommend watching this one. This is an interesting, kind of dark what-if take, DC Elseworlds, on the Justice League core members, the Trinity. Fatal 5 is good. Static Shock, that show was awesome back in the day. It, a good show. Don't know what the hell that is. Dune, a good movie overall. There's some boring parts. But yeah, Batman, the animated series. Oh, and Sesame Street. Way before the modern, current year corruption. Green Lantern, you have, of course, the Jon Stewart Green Lantern. Awesome. Shazam and Superman taking on Black Adam. All right, well, this video is getting too long here, so I'm just gonna cut it off here. Oh yeah, the best live action DC they have now, Superman and Lois, 2 seasons, really good show. Oh, let me just highlight this real fast before I let you guys go. The Last Dragon, one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid. This is like a kung fu kind of action movie. Sure enough, oh man. If you have HBO Max and you never watch this, I recommend watching this. Really good action movie from back in the 80s, I believe. But anyways, oh, I used to love watching this show. Hilarious. Very good. But most of the DC animated universe, very good. This is a good Batman vs Superman. This is good. Long Halloween, I didn't watch it, but I heard it's good. Batman Hush, Dark Knight Returns. Oh man, I would love watching this as a kid. The Super Friends. And then, I'll be honest, I was a young adult when Batman, Superman, Justice League Unlimited was on. But hey, you know, animations are not just for kids, and I enjoyed watching them when I was much younger. Teen Titans. Again, most people love it, some people hate it, but the original one before Teen Titans Go, good. Young Justice Phantom. The Young Justice is a good series. I haven't watched the newer ones yet, but I'll get around to it. I mentioned Superman and Lois. Reign of Superman is pretty good. Batman Ninja, that's really just a weird kind of Batman animated movie, but I liked it. Shazam, Death in the Family. Justice Society World War II, I liked it. It was really good. This Suicide was pretty good. Some weird stuff in it, but anyways, this video is getting too long. Just let me know what shows you're watching on HBO Max if you have access to it. Let me know your thoughts on and your opinions on what I have in my list. And I appreciate it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye.